You know what, guys? I found out that the world is full of idiots. And I've been making one experiment, and I was losing my time for the past 1 year in order just to prove that people are idiots. And the world is full of idiots. And now I have proof. I have a proof of something that I already knew. And I'm wondering, is the world who is stupid or I am? Guess we'll never know. Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome to another BY podcast. And as you know, in 1 week it's Christmas, and I wish you all the best for Christmas, for you, your family, and have a very good, prosperous, have a lot of money in the next year. Today, I'm going to talk something about that I have mentioned in the intro about how world is stupid. So I haven't scripted anything for this episode, and I was wondering what I will tell you today. And you know what? I decided to show you something that I have been working on for the past 1 year. So as you know, for the past, let's say 14, 15 months, I have been working on this podcast, and I have been putting my videos on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. And I just want to share with you this little social experiment that I was conducting, just for you to see how basically the world is stupid. And if you were wondering why aren't all people rich, because the knowledge of how to become rich, how to be successful, how to have money, maybe it was hidden. Maybe you didn't know how, but if you were watching my podcast for the past 1 year, I was basically sharing with you all the tips and tricks of how to become successful, how to, as you know, my catchphrase is escape the ordinary, how to escape this, how to escape the 9 to 5, how to invest in yourself, how to pay yourself first, and how to become a better person, above average. And it's funny because in one of the podcasts, I was saying that maybe 5% or 2% of the people are the topmost people that have the money, the power, that are successful, and so on. And I was wondering why. Because today, this knowledge that I was sharing with you on the past 1 year, or for the past 1 year, is something that is not hidden anymore. It's right in front of you. Everybody on YouTube, on TikTok, everybody around you is saying of what you need to do, how to become successful. You need to be disciplined. You need to work on yourself. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in your knowledge, in your business. You have to have passive incomes. You have to have multiple income streams, blah, 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 blah. And all of those things I've been mentioning in, I don't know, in numerous episodes that I made. And the question is now, because if we all know that what you need to do in order to become successful, have money, be financially independent, why aren't more percentage-wise people in this state? Why aren't there 20, 30, 50% of people that are rich, successful, financially independent? One of the biggest reasons is that it's hard. It is hard, and people do not like anything that's hard. In order to perform on some tasks that are hard by default, you need to have very high self-discipline. And that is something that numerous people don't have, because it's easier to sit in front of your TV and eat a bag of chips than to read something. I was looking one day on this picture, and it says, Do you know why are you successful? And there is a two side of the picture. On the left side, you have a guy sitting in front of TV, eating chips, watching a ball game, or it doesn't matter what. And on another side, on the right side, you have a guy who is in his suit, who is talking with someone, and he's holding a book in his hand. And what trying to tell you, it is boring to read books. It is hard to work more than 8 hours a day. It's easy to sit in front of TV and have fun. Basically, people only want to have fun all the time, 24/7. And they are guided with this primal urges. So, you know, if it's alcohol, if it's something related to sex, sexy girls, or something like that, it is something that will always sell. Because people are wired like that. And that's why 95, 98% of the people, they will never get it and they will never do it. So you understand what's the problem. I'm telling you the secret of how to become rich and what to do in order to escape the ordinary, to be financially free. Doesn't matter if you reach it in 1, 5, 10, or 30 years. If you are doing what I am telling you, and I learned from others who are already outside of the matrix, then it's inevitable that you will jump out and you will become this. It's a matter of time when you will get to this and how hard you will work to get to this state. But people, even though we are telling them, in medieval times, people didn't even know these informations. They were hidden. Only few people, royalty or something, they knew this information. They were hiding it from the regular peasant people because they didn't want the peasant people to become rich. They wanted to be rich. And now, in 2025, and we are approaching 2026, we have all the knowledge right laid down in front of us. Everything is wide open, and we know everything of how to become successful, rich, independent, and so on. But it's hard. I don't want to do it. It's too hard. I'm not disciplined enough. And that's it. And I gave up. I gave up before even I started. And I was asking myself, should I give up of making these podcasts? Because, I only have maybe 70 followers. After 15 months of doing this, I have 70, not 700, not even 100 followers. But you know who is listening to my content? People who wants to listen about this content. And I didn't tell you, but I was doing a social experiment in parallel. So I had my TikTok account, my BY podcast account, where I published one video per day, every day. And then I have in parallel another TikTok account about some other guy who is talking about crypto. He's a millionaire, billionaire, it doesn't matter. And he's teaching something. He's teaching something that is very much in line with something that I was telling you about how to be successful, what you need to do, what you have to avoid, and so on. And it's funny because also I was posting one video per day on that account. So there is no mentioning of me. There isn't my face anywhere shown there in this other account. So if you don't know who is behind this account, you didn't know anything about me. And you simply cannot know that I am the person behind doing all these posts and these videos all the time. So I will show you now this. So this is my TikTok account. And you can see here basically that I have 78 followers. So you see, I'm making one video per day each day. And I have been making, I don't know, there are 300, 400 videos here that I'm sharing with about how to be successful, what you need to know, what you need to learn, what you need to pay attention to, and so on. And you can see here that I have 78 followers and only 1,100 likes. In, let's say, 1 year, it's maybe 3 to 4 likes per day. 3 to 4 likes per day. And then I have another account called Bernie Game Changer, and it's about another guy who's living in Dubai. He's a millionaire, he's an entrepreneur, he's a self-made millionaire, and he's talking about what you need to do in order to escape the ordinary, to escape the matrix, how to become successful, and so on. And so basically, more or less, he's telling the same shit that I am telling you. But he has the credibility. I don't have it because he has the money to show you, and he's more famous than me. He also has his own, he's a social media person. He has his own channels on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on TikTok, and so on. And basically, this is the reason why I have 238 followers and 2,080 likes. So basically, it's how much? It's 3 times more likes and followers that I have basically on the same topic. So 2 guys talking about the same shit, how to become successful, what you need to do, and so on, he is basically me, but this other person that I am posting about, he has 3 times more followers and 3 times more likes. Basically those are my followers because it's my account, and those are my likes because it's my account. But I don't show my face anywhere. You don't know that it's me. And I'm just regularly posting every day. And you know how much time do I invest into making these videos? Into making one of these videos for this Bernie Game Changer, so for this one, it takes me about 2 minutes to prepare one video. But if we go back to BY podcast, for this TikTok, I need to make a video like this, like I'm recording right now. I need to edit it. I need to crop it out. I need to push it to my mobile phone. I have to edit the mobile version for the TikTok. Okay. Then I have to put inside some captions, some videos, and so on. So I have to additionally edit it on top of this video that I'm making now, and then I post it. And basically, it's maybe it takes me approximate maybe half an hour for one video. But I'm investing 30 times more or 15 times more time in order to get 3 times less followers and likes. You understand? But this is not the biggest surprise I have for you today. I also have third account that I started maybe 3 months ago. So I started third accounts and I said to myself, Bernie, people are idiots. They just want to have fun and then they want to see what they want to see. They don't want to hear something clever, intelligent, smart. They don't want to change. They just simply want to consume the fucking shitty content, and I want to pay for it. And I said, okay, let's prove it. And then I started the third TikTok account that's called Car Chicks. And basically, what you can see here now is that I'm posting AI girls. So these are all artificial intelligent created girls that I'm posting about every single day for the past, not 15 months, 3 months. So 5 times less time. And I have almost 700 followers. So if you can see here, I will show you one video. So nothing special. Okay. You can see here, pretty lady walking. It's provocative, it's sexy, and so on. But let's go back, and you can see, so it's 682 followers and almost 10,000 likes. So you can see it's proportional. This third account about these sexy AI girls, it has 10 times more followers and likes than I have on my channel. And it's a channel, this Car Chicks channel is a channel that I started 3 months ago. So in 5 times less, it's in 5 times less time, I gain 10 times more followers and likes. Meaning, let's do the math. If I continue like this, I stop now doing my podcast and my posts on TikTok, and I only continue doing it on these car chicks with these sexy girls of AI girls for the next. So I have done it for 3 months, so 5 times more. So it will be 15 months. So the same amount of time that I have been investing in my account. So let's just do the math. So I have, let's say, 700 followers times 5, I will have 3,000, around 3,000, 3,500 followers. And I have, let's say, 100 followers for my account. Meaning, how much in percentage wise is it that? Let's say I will do the math. So 100 divided by 3,500, you know what's the percentage? Guys, what do you think, what is the percentage of people who are looking me and the people who are looking at my third account that's completely, and I have to be honest with you, do you know how much time do I invest in this third account? Below 1 minute per video per day. And do you know what I'm doing? I'm stealing the content from other creators. So this is not my AI. Girls, I don't do any type of AI editing and creating those videos. So as I was saying, guys, I am stealing the content, I am cropping those videos out and posting it on my third account. And that is it. Under 1 minute per video that I invest in that. And I already have 10 times more followers in 5 times less amount of time. Meaning that if I continue gaining new followers on this third account with these AI girls, I will have around 3,000, 3,500 followers, 3,500 followers in, let's say, also 15 months. So on one side, I have 100 followers in 15 months, and I have 3,500 followers in 15 months on a third, this stupid account showing just sexy girls moving their butts around, half naked. That's it. And when you divide 100 with this 3,500, you will get 2 to 3%. Basically, what I have shown you is something that I was preaching to you for the past 1 year. And you know when I said there is around 2 to 3% of successful, rich people, financially independent, who understand how the world works. And now, after 1 year, I have proven that most of the people, so 98% of people, are just simply idiots. Idiots. And they will never, ever, ever jump out from the matrix. And I'm targeting, and I have this bad luck of targeting specifically those people, those 2% of people who are following me because they want to know something. They want to learn something and then they want to jump out. And I'm happy if I'm going to help at least one guy, girl, doesn't matter, who haven't heard anything about financial independence, how to skip the ordinary before me, and now they have this opportunity. If I say 1 or 2 or 3 souls, it's good enough for me. But I will now start another experiment on the third account because I'm gaining a lot of attention. I'm gaining a lot of followers. I'm getting a lot of likes. And my next move is to try to monetize those views and those followers on TikTok. Why not? So get more money and I invest less than 1 minute per day. Sounds crazy, sounds good. And I steal the content. I don't create anything by myself. I simply steal, copy, steal, And the next thing, I will try to put it some hashtags and some links on these videos just to provoke my followers to, let's say, buy me a coffee. So if they want to support my work, they can, I don't know, give me $1, $2, $3 just for me to continue doing this work. But I'm copying, I'm stealing. So somebody else is doing the hard work. I am copying, stealing, and now I will try and ask people, okay, if you want to donate something, if you want to donate $1, $2, $3 for me for coffee, for doing this kind of content for you, and you want to have it more in the future, please donate something. It will boost up this channel and the things I'm doing. So I understand the crazy thing. I'm stealing sexy AI girls, putting it on the third account, getting 3 times more traction and affection and attention, not 3 times, 10 times more than this main account. But this account is for winners, only for guys who wants to know how to skip the ordinary. And the third one is for the fools who will give me money because they are idiots. And I have read something in the past 2 or 3 days, something that you do not need customers in order to get money. If you want to get money, you need addicts with credit cards. So you need someone who is hooked on something, on some, I don't know, drug, let's say, and he has enough money and credit cards and everything that he can pay it. And he will pay it because they are stupid. And 98% of the people will do it. And those 2% will not do it, but they will follow me on this channel and they will see how easy it is to make other stupid people even more stupid. When there is sheep, we will have wool. Simple as that. Guys, did you like this podcast and episode? Try it for yourself. Why not? Little side business, side job. It doesn't take much. Why not? Because if people don't want to listen and don't want to be better, then rip them off. Who gives a fuck? I don't care about them. Let's move, guys. Next week, Christmas. I will not do any special podcast episode for that. I will just go online and prepare just a greeting for you, wishing you all the best, and that is it. But for the New Year's, we'll try and go through the bullets that we made last as a promise what we will try to achieve this year, and I will go through it to see whether or not we have fulfilled our promises and where are we. Write down in the comments, guys, should I stop doing these podcasts? Should we stop? Or should we continue and rip off those stupid people? Share, like, subscribe. Let's see. Let's prove them wrong. Let's prove me wrong. Let's increase this percentage at least from 3 to 4%. Bye, guys.